Good evening, friends. I thought I would do a quick little video here. Got a package of 7 inches that arrived today, and just thought I'd show you what I got. This first one it makes me a little sad. Not because it's not a great song from a great album by a great musician. It's because we lost this one. John Sykes passed away just this past week, and I've always loved the Blue Murder self-title. I never got his second album or some of his solo stuff, but I know how great of a musician he is and was through Whitesnake and Thin Lizzy and Tigers of the Pantang. Just phenomenal guitar player, great vocalist. And so this is Jelly Roll. All these 7 inches that I'm going to share are all US pressings, but in fantastic condition. The seller even put them in an additional sleeve, so no worries of any seam splits. This one is a Jelly Roll from the before mentioned self-title, and also Black Hearted Woman. So I wish there were more 7 inches. I think there was a 12-inch promo that was released from that album, but I believe that's the only 7-inch. Even the European market didn't do a bunch of 7 inches for Blue Murder. Always on the lookout for Europe singles. Love Europe, especially Wings of Tomorrow, their second album, one of my favorite hard rock albums. Just love that album. But something from a few years later, got Rock the Night, and I have a promo of this one. It didn't have an album sleeve, and it was of course, like most promos, it had the song on A side and B side. This one has 7 Doors Hotel from, I believe, their first album, but this is a reworked version that I've never heard before, so something a little different. And once again, US Press, Epic Records. Another Europe from a year or two later, we'll say 2 years, and that is Superstition. I remember seeing the video for this one on MTV. It's kind of a hokey, playful song, but I always enjoyed it. I like the album Out of This World, I believe. This one came from, and then the B-side is Lights and Shadows, also from Out of This World. So I don't know if I mentioned, but I got most of these for really good price, and they are in fantastic condition. Next one, so happy to have this. I've got the first Frehley's Comet, or Ace Frehley's Comet album. It's in pretty poor condition, doesn't play very well, but I don't think I'll have that problem with this. And this is Into the Night, my favorite song from the first album. Love Frehley's Comet, John Reagan, and Todd Holworth, and just a fantastic group of musicians. And B-side on this one is Fractured 2, released on Atlantic Records. Another band that there weren't too many 7 inches released. I think there's just maybe 2 or 3 total between the 3 original albums that Ace released in the late 80s and early 90s. Next band is one I've got their first 3 LPs. Both of these singles I'm going to show are from the first single, or the first release. They're self-titled. That's House of Lords, I Want to Be Loved. And this is on RCA Records, and the B-side is Call My Name. You got the orange label. And Love Don't Lie. So we got 2 titles with love in the title. And also RCA, and the B-side, Looking for Strange. The next one was happy to find this. Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. Heaven Tonight, a really good ballad song. Joe Lynn Turner on vocals. This is an edited version, so a little shorter than the album version, and then the B-side is Riot in the Dungeons, both of which come from the Odyssey full length. And to go along with the Blue Murder, I couldn't pass up Here I Go Again from Whitesnake from the 1987 Whitesnake album. And this one does have John Sykes on it. The B-side is Children of the Night, Geffen Records, 1987. So always going to grab up a Whitesnake. I don't have a huge number of 7 inches for them, but tons and tons of their studio albums. And the last but not least, I've gotten a few Winger in the last few months. This one is 17, and this came from their first album, Atlantic Records. And the B-side, I have to flip this one over, is Poison Angel. And another one, Atlantic Records. And I know Winger caught a lot of heck for, I don't know, being pop metal or pop rock or hair metal, but yeah, they had the hairspray like so many of the other late 80s bands, but just a fantastic hard rock band. Love their music, and everything that they've put out since the 80s has been tremendous, just great. Very underrated musicians. Would definitely love to see them live sometime. So thanks for watching. Tried to keep that one short. I hope everyone's doing well. There's a lot of junk going on out there, so stay healthy, stay away from the sickness, and until next time, keep rocking.